Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to talk to you about my son, Yasin Stridor, and our experience with dealing with it. I created this video to help new mothers who may be going through the same thing as me. I know it can be really scary to hear the loud noise your baby is making, and people ask us all the time if he's okay, but stay strong, because hopefully your baby will outgrow it, and if not, there are safe treatment options out there. I'd like to begin by talking about what stridor is and its causes. Stridor is a high-pitched wheezing breathing sound that's categorized by rhythmic loud breathing, and it's most common in infants around the age of 6 months who have smaller airways. It can get much more louder when the baby is lying on his back, feeding, crying, or excited. Laryngomalacia is the most common cause of stridor, followed by vocal cord dysfunction and an immature floppy larynx, which is the airways, and in this case it usually resolves by the age of 2 when the airways are much more developed. Other less common and chronic causes include croup, or a bacterial infection that's followed by a viral infection. Yasin started having stridor when he was first discharged from the hospital. During our hospital stay, he showed no signs of stridor. His breathing was completely normal. But as soon as we came back from the hospital, his breathing changed and it became much more deeper and louder. Because I'd had my 2 previous kids with stridor, I knew what to look for, and I knew that he had it too. I wasn't as alarmed as I was with my first daughter. However, I'd like to say his stridor was much more louder than his sister. When the nurse came in for our 2-week appointment, it got much more louder, and she referred us to the emergency ward at the Royal Children's Hospital, where the pediatrician saw him. I advised the pediatrician that my other 2 kids didn't have stridor, and that it got much better before they were 2 years old. He checked his breathing and oxygen levels and discharged us, but said that we have to keep a close eye on him, and if we notice anything, we should come straight away. Like, for example, if we notice that he's struggling to breathe or his color changes, there's no questions asked. We come straight away to the emergency. He also said that he hoped that Yasin would outgrow his stridor, but just in case, he booked us for an appointment 6 months ahead, and he didn't do any tests because he said it was still too early to, try to do invasive tests on him. If the stridor doesn't go away, further tests will be done to pinpoint what the reason is and the best treatment options for him, one of which is surgery.